Some damage that can happen in these KA24E engines from chain rattle. The chain can jump several teeth, either on the crank sprocket or cam sprocket. If this happens, the engine will be low on power. If it jumps more than 2 to 3 or 4 teeth, you'll end up bending valves. Engines produced before 1996 had an all-plastic chain guide on exhaust side of engine. Guide damage is a chronic problem in these early engines. The guides will break and fall into the oil pan. Once this happens, the chain will cut into the 2 mounting bolts. So I'm going to remove this updated guide. Now in the early engines, once that plastic breaks, you've only got these 2 mounting bolts that the chain will be riding on. And the chain will actually cut these bolts in half on some engines. Once those bolts are damaged, the chain is free to move into this area here. So if the front timing chain cover is on, and you pull this back, when the chain is slapping back and forth here, it's entering this area here where the coolant jacket is. And it'll cut right into this area here, and you'll end up with coolant mixing with your oil. To fix this problem, Nissan redesigned this guide to this metal-backed plastic-faced version and installed them in 1996 models. A lot of the older engines have been updated to this metal-backed guide. The new metal-backed plastic-faced guide also will get damaged. The plastic face can break and fall into the oil pan. Once the plastic face breaks off of these metal-backed guides, it'll look like this one here. So once the metal backer is bent in this area and it's no longer a 90-degree angle to the chain will be deflected and be thrown towards the front of the engine, cutting into the timing chain cover again. And with the plastic gone, the chain can also hook on the top of the metal up here, and it'll bend it into the chain, sometimes breaking the chain. Without the plastic face on the metal backer, the chain will rub on the metal backing face, and it will cut grooves into the metal backer.